Hey Aries, what is up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in for the week ahead. Pulling on a little work, love, and all the above. That even though I'm pulling on the current energies while we're filming this live here, they're timeless. So whenever it found its way into your phone's algorithm, you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit. Perfect timing as always. Thanks for being here. Hi, if you're new, welcome. Consider subscribing and being part of the fam. Mod Squad and the rest of the fam is working to get me up to 70,000 subscribers for my birthday on July 7th. And I would love for you to be a part of it. There's room at the table here, so make it crowded, all right? So let's tap in and tune in, see what's going on across the board for you. And whatever message comes out, I'm going to convey it across to you, because when you're with me, you are divinely protected. I'm your ride or die, and I got your back. I'm your crystals, all right? So whatever comes out, I'm going to get it across to you. Let me grab Instagram, and let's go for it, all right? Thanks for being here. Check out and follow us on all the platforms, all right? Archer Astrology Tarot. You can find me everywhere. All right. Hey, Mac. What's up? Hey, Sandra. Hi, Randy. What's up, Janet? Hola, Melissa. What up, girl? Keep the AT&T tower standing for me. I'll be back. All right. Persephone. I love that name. Persephone, goddess of the sea. Yo. All right, let's go. Let's dig in and tune in. All right, God, tap me and tune me into Aries energy, please. Little work, love, and all the above. Give me everything you got for Aries. What do we have for Aries? Thoughts, feelings, intentions, and emotions. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles for Aries, please, and thank you. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Here we go. Over energy, the strength card. You can make it through this time. Even though you feel like Daniel in the lion's den, that's that strength, the courage to persevere through anything. Knight of Pentacles into the Justice card and the 8 of Swords. Even though it seems like this has taken a long time to find balance in this one, the spiritual Judge Judy has laid the gavel down. All right, case dismissed, you win. I like it. 8 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. You get to cut out those people that were making you feel like a third 3 of Swords option and find some happiness your way during Cancer season with the Chariot. All right. And back in the days when tarot was just used by people for predicting outcomes of wars for countries, before it was even adapted to love in the beginning, the Emperor drove the Chariot into a great battle that he always returned victorious from to find his happiness and success with the Sun card. All right. So the direction on this shows you're coming through the worst of it and getting ready for something to start to work out better. All right. Let's begin. Let's start with your energies. What are the current conditions at Aries? I am your spiritual meteorologist. I love that. I always wanted to be a weatherman. Oh, I made it through a little bit of Specs Howard, then I started my own business. Speaking of which, we got the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. You are totally snooping on somebody. I do pull some duality off of this. Gemini energy. So you might have some Gemini in your chart possibly. But this is telling me that you are passing a test. You have passed the lesson. All right. We're going to find out what it is. That you are currently learning some little things that you're going to need future and further down the road. This is telling me that you are very tuned in spiritually, that even songs, Page of Wands with Miriam's Praise for God, even they speak to you. Notifications you get on your phone, emails, even if they're spam emails or notifications that show a title of a YouTube video. There's codes and messages and signs being sent to you from your guardian angels. So you are really ahead of the curve here in the fact that your guardian angels and God are already using technology and AI to communicate with you. You don't need an Ouija board anymore. You're holding it in your hand. It's cool. All right. Get ready to start. You've been handed the keys to something very powerful. Get ready to adapt to it. With the Knight of Wands, you got a green flag here going forward. I feel like you're kind of working on reading out the riffraff, as they say. Like when a restaurant raises their prices, it's like, who here either works in a restaurant or wants to maybe start maybe you want to start like a YouTube channel or a food thing or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, though, you are deciding who can and cannot have a place at your table, who's good to be in your energy and who's a little bit of a lower level vibration. Your lesson was in your own confidence and your own self-worth. And even though you're feeling a little stressed out and depressed and like you're on your own right now, Aries, you are ahead of the curve. You're coming into that confidence that we've been talking about, that the energy started back in November with Pluto moving into Aquarius. Neptune's also affecting you right now too. Pisces and Scorpio energy. You might even have that in your chart, or some of you guys could be a cusper. But yeah, some of your dreams are just getting ready to go into reality. And the signs that you're seeing, if you've been wondering why you're seeing so many signs, it's giving you the green flags that it's safe to proceed. That's why you're seeing them so often. All right. Your ideas they're valid. They hold water. All right. So let's start in the money, home friend. Now let's see what's in your wallet. All right. Show me the money, Toby Maguire. Queen of Cups. Ooh, how about loving going to work again with the Eight of Wands on the Three of Pentacles? Although this isn't about work. That's the really easy one. You know, right, Aries? Any tarot reader can go, oh, wow, you're getting a raise. There's more money coming in. I highly doubt every Aries is getting a raise, right? Let's actually do some real work on this, shall we? Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. This tells me you're working on budgeting, trying to stretch that bill and make it go farther, right? Maybe you're saving for a big purchase like a new car or maybe a house move or something. But I see that there's some things here to help tweak your budget, stretch your dollar a little further that you're going to love. So apparently I've got life hacks coming your way. All right, so we'll get details to pull some messages. Ooh, the nose. My nose started itching. This is cool. All right. Now, love department. Let's start with past person, all right? Because you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. Or none of us should tell you what to do. We're just the map readers, all right? You have free will too. You've also, this world card, this person straight up sees you as an everything. This person's going around telling people you're their end all be all. Even childhood friends, like clear back to when they were kids, all right? But this does say here that they were dealing with some stuff and some life lessons. Their childhood programming got in the way. I'm already being told either there wasn't a father figure in their life or their father figure didn't really kind of raise them right. This father might have taken them to the bar to teach them how to pick up women as the birds and the bees instead of actually teaching them how to respect people. Even for my male Aries, this is the woman who their parents told her something like, you know, don't worry about the love, worry about the money, worry about the status, and kind of sent them in the wrong direction. And then they took it out on you, but they're wanting a fresh start with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This is like, you know how this pulls the energy of like a clean slate? Can we start fresh type of a thing, which they totally still want to? This, I feel that clean slate energy of something. I'm seeing somebody that either deletes messages out of their cell phone or that person that like they always kept their cell phone face down. You never got to see it, never got to look at it. And they would just, that sort of vibe. So this is, I've never quite gotten a message like this. Okay, we're going to see where it goes. This is, I need clarifiers for sure. I'll just straight up own that one. I ain't as good as Mama T. She hasn't touched a deck in 20 years. Someday I'll get there though. Okay, let's go. Hey Joyce, what up, darling? How you doing? All right. Hola, Debbie. Hi there. Okay, new person. Somebody that you're either interested in or you're already involved with and wondering where it's going. Five of Cups on the Queen of Swords. It feels like it's not going anywhere. It seems like this person is always scared to take a risk, or they might even be dealing straight up with a form of depression. They're just kind of a sad person, or they're scared, okay? But in the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, there's a connection of the mind between you guys. It's telling me your energetical blueprint is that you guys are supposed to come together after facing years of neglect. This is interesting. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords shows a marriage that's made in the mind, okay? Someone that loves you for your brain, your mind. They actually look at you as somebody smart, okay? But the King of Swords is also the form of like a neglectful person or a narcissistic emperor. It is still my favorite because it's learning lessons, King of Swords, all right? This king thinks before taking action, but I have a feeling that they're overthinking because they're kind of seeing you in a very deep energy. This could be very intense. There might even be a little bit of love bombing that's making you a little nervous about something, okay? So we'll see where it goes. You got some strong Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini energy. There is Leo. Capricorn's here, Cancer's here, Libra, and Aquarius too, okay? I feel some strong cardinal vibes off of this. So you could be dealing with another Aries, could be a Cancer, a Capricorn, or a Libra. Doesn't have to be their sun sign though, just a part of their chart that's energizing when I ask about you. And I think the repeating ones are totally stalking you. Page of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, and then we got the pages here, which are the 11th cards in the run for their energy. Let's see where this goes. All right. Maybe you're born on either the 8th or the 3rd, 28th, the 18th, possibly the 11th or the 12th, 21st, 6th or the 1st. Oh, God, I love the 1st. That means you're an April Fool's baby. April Fool's Aries are so fun. I used to work for one. She was awesome. Star card. Whoa, you're getting ready for a glow up. That's why you're feeling so weird and awkward and out of your place right now. Like wanting to get back to where you once belonged, or like, I just want to go back where it's comfy. This is a little weird. Wheel of Fortune. See, you're stuck in the roundabout feeling. You're tired of being stuck. 7 of Pentacles. And the energies the way they are right now, I look at the Wheel of Fortune like a roundabout, which try to change my mind that those things are more effective than a four-way stop with a traffic light, right? But this Wheel of Fortune, with all the devil energy that is currently finally subsiding and going to bay, Toby has realized he's lost the battle. That puts us into the Wheel of Fortune as a roundabout that you've already entered into the roundabout, and you're trying to decide which way you go. You don't want to take that wrong turn that's like a one-way only street, or the one that takes you back where you were and you got to double back. I'm talking to an Aries that you have a habit of like passing up your exit on the freeway when the GPS tells you, and you're like, oh man, I got to go one more and double back, and and it always adds that extra time to your day. You're feeling like you've got too much responsibilities along with everyone else's responsibilities, to the point that you've paid off so much karmic debt. You're a good potential partner. It's just that there's still that lower level energy around you that's still subsiding, okay? Like a post-shadow period. Because you're ready for a relationship. Ace of Swords on the star card. I mean, major arcana. That's major healing work, all right? Hey, Gina. What up, girl? See, this D Aries. What up, bro? How you doing? Dude, I cannot wait to come out to LA and I got to come visit your restaurant. It's so good. Ace of Swords on the star card. You know, the thing on this is you've dealt with a lot of people that have broken your trust over the years. Somebody here might own a dog that needs a vet appointment, okay? Or somebody here is a veterinarian. But the thing on this is that people have broke you don't trust easily as a result of all those people that have broke your trust. It's almost become a learned behavior. It's like you expect it to happen, right? And that's understandable. The emotional detachments you've gone through over the years due to people judging you and like psychologically punishing you, it created self-doubt in you about you, your life, your direction. Maybe some of you guys came from like Ace of Swords, a single parent home, or a blended family where like you had step siblings and everything, Brady Bunch vibes, and maybe even like blended family, like a multiracial family. Maybe your parents were of different races, religions, or cultures or something. Whatever it was something that people like judged you and bullied you for because like, oh, you didn't fit in. You weren't the norm, so you were weird. Remember, bullies are just stupid. When you can't outbeat a bully, just outsmart them. Whatever this is, though, this hurt carries with us, Ace of Swords, Libra energy, into our relationships, because once someone becomes stuck thinking that it's what you deserve, the way that pays out, it pays out in your fears due to losing a connection. Those narcissists that held it over your head, that they would threaten to leave you, or they would ghost you and block you as a way of trying to keep you hooked, right? This can leave a deep wound for some of us. That Ace of Swords, that cuts deep when people do that stuff, right? That leaves you to have to heal on your own without closure. And remember, someone that blocks you, it actually very much like, you know how it takes more muscles to frown than smile? It takes a lot more mental energy to continue to block someone than it does to just have closure and move forward and go, well, maybe they'll talk to me again someday. If not, like John Lennon said, they're happy enough going around in circles. Let them experience their life. This could be friends, family members for some of you, but it's that form of an emotional exile that you have to do it on your own. Those who have crossed that line to try to mind manipulate you, Aquarius energy, because of your upbringing or your beliefs or whatever, it's the vibes of my Sag grandma that she used to hate the saying, oh, that person's from the wrong side of the tracks. Because she's like, that's judgmental. How do you know you're not from the wrong side of the tracks? You know what I mean? She didn't like people doing that or saying that stuff. And these people have picked on you for whatever reason. You don't wear name brand clothes. Who cares? It's not about that. Some of the big, like, do you know Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he had since the 1950s? He ain't living bougie, you know? Star card, it's more about your mental stability than the pentacle energy or the status. Those people that in that mind manipulated you through your upbringing and saying that like all of that wrong side of the tracks or you're different, all those hurts that have built you up into this strong, confident person that you're becoming, it's taking you out of that comfort zone. It's growing pains, and it's a little bit of that adjustment to that new confidence, which you're going to do beautifully with the star card on the Wheel of Fortune. All right. It just takes time on this stuff because it's very much like if we grew up over the course of one summer vacation and all of a sudden one summer vacation, you're like, you started and you're 4 foot tall as a kid, then all of a sudden you're 5'9" and it's all changed in that would hurt. It's all those things that happen slowly and naturally. Remember, No is a complete answer. And those people that always made you feel bad or tried to bend you to do it their way, that comes out of a lot of insecurities on their part. It's way more about them and what they project out than it is about you. All right. You're a star. All right. Now, let's get into the money part. Some of the new people that are coming into your life that are replacing some of the old friends and coworkers and counterparts, dude or dudette, you are going to totally love them. Okay. Now, what's up with this money? Because I love that it's not that. I love reading for you, Aries, because you go deeper. You're like, Archer, don't you dare tell me we're all getting raises. We're all getting promotions. I see your money getting better. That is such a Tarot 101 cop-out. No worries. 30 years experience. We ain't doing Tarot 101 here. I got you. Knight of Cups. 5 of Swords. The Moon card on the Queen of Swords. And the Knight of Wands results in another green flag. It's throwing a wrench in the budget. Some of you guys might even be a mechanic or work on motorcycles or own one, or maybe your person drives one, or maybe they work on one. So this is kind of cool because if you're working on your budgeting, 5 of Swords, and you're having to stretch that money, like maybe looking at subscriptions and trials and stuff like that and seeing like, oh, wow, I didn't realize I had so many streaming services. I remember signing up for all those free trials. I forgot to make new email addresses and get new free trials. That's a life hack that works. What? I know, right? Huh? Squirrel. Anyways, you're realizing all that stuff, all the streaming services basically cost as much as cable originally did and now have as much commercials as cable originally did. So it's like, whoa, we've really come full circle on that. It's like buying vinyl again. You know, the thing on it is, though, I see for those of you looking for a life hack, 5 of Swords, because the budget's a little tight and stretching. You know how I handle my bills? I call on every single utility, every bill, every subscription service, whether it's my electricity provider, my cable provider, the internet provider, everybody. All right. I negotiate my life like it's a personal business. Queen of Swords, the Moon card. You might not have known that this is a doable thing. Okay. But I always call to negotiate my bills down. All right. It's a business deal to me. The thing on this is that I call in, never talk to the operator at the call center, okay? You know what? We know your name's not Jeff or Lisa, Mr. or Mrs. Patel, right? Hello, this is Lisa from the community, right? I never speak to those people. They're on a script. They read from a binder. They're not allowed to deviate. I immediately ask for the retention officer. Give me the retention officer, please. 1 moment, we will transfer you. And they transfer me. And I speak to that person and I tell them, look, this rate has gone a lot higher than it used to be. I've been with you for many years. I enjoy the service. However, I'm shopping my service elsewhere. And if you would like to keep me, as you can see from my payment schedules and histories, I am very accurate, very up to date. What I'm going to need is my old rate back, as well as 3 months of free service as a result of the time I've taken out of my life to speak with you. They also follow a script and they will actually come back with, oh, I'm so sorry, we cannot do that. We can keep your rate the same and we can give you 1 month. And then I counter back with, I'll take 2 months. And they are obligated to agree to that. It's in their script. There has to be 1 back, 1/4, and 1 more back. All right. Works every time. Life hack. Love it. Squirrel. It'll help. All right. Queen of Swords. You got this. It's science. Can't argue it. All right, let's get into the love department. All right, you're either going on that cruise, getting that house, car. Some of y'all just really want a new washing machine for some reason. All right, that's cool. All right, let's dig into the love department. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope you had a good weekend and things are going good. Definitely check out the all signs. All right, there's a link for it in the pinned comment down below, and it's also in the link tree. All the safe to click links for everything can be found by scanning this QR code right here, or using the pinned comment. And on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, it's all pinned in my bio. All right, that'll take you to all the click links for my interviews, the original Archer song that I wrote and published and released. Check it out. And all the playlists, platforms, pick a cards, the all signs, everything, right? So let's dig in. And definitely if you entered in the June giveaway, you got to check out the all signs because there's still some unclaimed prizes, all right? Okay, let's get into the past person. Let's go for it. What's up with this world card where they're like, they see you as their end all be all now? Some of you guys even told them at one point, I'm not your end all be all. Somebody here is an Aries moon. Page of Cups, they're going to try again. Some of you guys have already gotten the text message and you're like, nope, no thanks. Hey, Aries, what you up to? Hey, Aries, what you doing? You're like, no thanks. Ace of Cups to the, whoa, I got chills, Aries. Ace of Cups to the World card, okay? with repeating Ace of Pentacles, when I get repeating cards, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. If you stop now, you're going to miss the important part. All right. There's more to this Ace of Pentacles than meets the eye. I think a lot of this in the past with that Four of Swords was how they left you out in the cold. Like some of y'all did bust them. Like they were keeping their phone face down or deleting messages. Some of you guys, once this all went down, you just blocked and deleted them right out of your phone even. But this is like somebody I don't like to always go down this road, but for some of you guys, they were a little foolish in age difference, right? Or mentality. Somebody that just hadn't outgrown the party phase. Because for a few of you, I'm seeing like somebody that they wouldn't respond to you, but then their Snapchat score is going up. For 13, maybe 11 to 13% of you, they straight up had sneaky links. And they were telling you, oh, I'm going away for work, or I'm just going away with the guys or the girls, right? And then come to find out that while they were away visiting family or friends, that they were meeting up with other people. All right, that might only resonate to, like I said, 11 to 13% of you, but when the message comes out, got to get it. For the bulk of you, this was just the fact that you could not get this person to commit and it drove you crazy. Entertaining other people, or maybe somebody was in like a public place. Like some of y'all, they might work in a public office. All right, mayor, police chief, something. It might resonate because I'm pulling strong vibes on that. But for some reason, they have to kind of hide everything, and then they flirt or talk to everybody else. Maybe they're just in retail or sales, right? But they would never show or give up anything. They were never really fully ready to commit. It's got so much right person, wrong time that this person has gone off to do the work based on what you said to them. Because at that point, they just weren't into it. It's like, it's not that they didn't love you. It's that they didn't know or understand how to love. It's the energy of the vibes that I'm pulling off of this. Somebody here might be in skilled trades or a contractor, HVAC or plumbing, something like that. But the vibes off of this is that it's just the vibes of like, my Jeep, for example, my Wrangler. I ordered that thing with every towing option, every high capacity option to get it as close to my old Dodge Ram trucks as possible for towing, right? However, I cannot hook a semi-trailer to that Jeep. It can't do it. It was not programmed to. It was not built to. This person was not programmed to love. Remember, the brain's not in charge of us. We program the brain, and the brain's only as smart as the programming, okay? Maybe this person came from a neglectful household. I feel like their parents were the ones that either never taught them about the birds and the bees or how to love or respect, or they just never, ever actually saw it. Okay, their dad didn't take care of their mom, or they were in a single parent type of a household, okay? So they never actually got to experience what a real relationship is like, you know? Different music or different TV programs they were allowed to watch that got in the way of all this. But like how my grandmother explained it to me when she was like, Archer, remember, if a past person comes back, because you can't just ignore the past, okay? That energy is with you. It's a lesson. It's a memory. Just like if I ask you, remember that first grade crush you had, Aries? You just said their name, didn't you? Because you remember it. There's no way to ignore the past. It happened. You can't sweep it under the rug. But the way my grandmama Sag explained to me was that, Archer, if a past person does reach out and come back, and the person acknowledges or sees that they did the work, so the cycle doesn't repeat itself, that means the past person is back in an Ace of Cups, a new energy, right? If they come back and the lesson repeats itself, they have not learned the lesson, and the cycle continues. This is somebody that, as a result of what you said to them during the fights that you thought they didn't hear, it got locked in their brain on repeat, and they can't get it out of their head, okay? It's literally like the energy that the last thing you said to them was shave and a haircut, and they are now a tea kettle waiting to find the 2 bits, and you have the 2 bits, right? And they're sitting there like, because they're experiencing everything they put you through, the way they hid messages or kept the phone face down. They had to go off on their own way, okay, and experience what they put you through. It's a true definition of a trauma bond. Most tarot channels online have fantasized and dramatized the trauma bond thing, just like they've dramatized narcissism and the twin flame journey. In more reality, a true trauma bond is that in order for them to truthfully respect your love, your nurturing, and that, they have to actually go through the same amount of trauma they put you through in order to experience it. It's a bit of a past life review happening in this lifetime. They will either meet people that will treat them worse than they treated you. They will, if they took money from you, they're going to wind up getting demoted or losing their job, okay? There's things that happen as a result of this. You got to, the rent's due on the 1st. You got to pay the karmic debt off. Okay. That's what they've been working on. That's a true trauma bond where you guys come back together, that they've experienced everything that you've gone through as well, so that they respect you and how much loving and nurturing you do. Nobody else in their life could love them like you, and they're realizing that with the World's card on the Ace of Cups. All right. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn. There is strong Cancer Capricorn on this whole reading. Scorpio's here. We've got Libra, Pisces, Aries. Could be another Aries, totally. But there's very strong Capricorn. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's definitely a part of their chart energizing. And you or them could be born on the 1st or the 11th. The 26th is here, the 21st, the 28th, the 8th, maybe even the 18th, the 2nd, the 22nd, and I'm even seeing the 31st, okay? If it's not yours and there's birth dates, I'm being told those dates resonate as something, a significant date that happened. I'm actually being told for some of you, the date resonates into a passing of a loved one because somebody's father just showed up and they wanted to let you know that everything that you've gone through, you know your worth, and that this person is now your biggest supporter, your biggest guardian angel on the other side that is literally stalking and haunting them to do the work. Capricorn energy, okay? I literally just heard dad just wants you happy. All right. That's going to lead them to this point after they've experienced what they put you through and complete that cycle with the World card to come back in the Ace of Cups and be in a new love energy so that the cycle doesn't repeat itself, but you guys get to rebuild and come back stronger than ever. Okay. I love that for you. For some of you guys, you have already gotten the text message and you were scared of the cycle repeating itself. I want to let you know God would not allow them to reach out to you until they were ready this time. So if you have already gotten the text and you doubt it, it's safe to proceed. Go ahead and have the coffee date with them and see where it goes, all right? Because if they weren't ready, God would have made sure their temper flared, they broke their phone, no cell phone service, lost something. If they've already reached out, you got an okay. That's your Joshua, leader of faith, the green flag, all right? And if you haven't heard from them yet, get ready, okay? All right, now, let's see what's up with new person vibes, all right? You've disconnected from the old person, and this is somebody new coming in, okay? All right, let's see what we got on the 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. This is, there's a higher level marriage or connection, okay? Let's see what's up with this Libra, Gemini, Scorpio energy so far. All right, and if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're hanging out here at the table with me, plus there's still traditional private YouTube videos, a budget-friendly, short and sweet YouTube video check-in, and there is an available emergency readings, okay? So shoot me an email. I'll send you back pricing and booking details. And it is me doing all the work to respond, so I respond within 48 hours. So just give me a moment, and you will get an email back from me personally, all right? And thank you for letting me shout out all my little shameless self-promotions. It helps the channel growth, and it means the world to me. Okay, all right. What's up with this new person? Let's go. Why won't they open up? The Lover's card. See, this person's been through a bit of an emotional roller coaster, but there is still a spark or a passion between you guys. Ace of Wands, the 6 of Wands. Okay, I get it. Straight up. Okay, I'm not going to rainbow unicorn it. I'm going to just lay it out flat. This person, you scare the heck out of them. They get nervous around you with this Lover's card, okay? Gemini rules the 3rd house, talking, communication, deals, negotiate. This person can sell ice to an Eskimo. Literally, they could be on the Titanic and sell ice to people, right? You need ice for your drink? There's plenty on the well deck. Anyways, this here shows that when they're around you, they can't because their Ace of Wands chakra activates. They have some very deep feelings for you that they literally get nervous. They look the other way. They like y'all are struck in the friend zone because they like you a lot, a lot. You know what I mean? That I don't know why, because this isn't in my playlist, but okay, it fits. I'm hearing a song by Buck Cherry. Hey, you're up, budget. I'm on top of it. Okay. Oh my word, Aries. They totally want to see your ram horns. Stop it. Ram on, Aries. No. The 6 of Wands shows they want to do something with you, but they're straight up nervous. They're telling me, Archer, I haven't been involved in a relationship in a long time. You're telling me that you suspect the history is going to repeat itself, that this person is going to cheat on you just like this person did. And you're like, I can't do it, Archer. I know I'm an Aries, but deep down, I got a heart too. I'm scared. I don't trust easily. And they're sitting here going, Archer, I have not been in a relationship in a long time. I got no clue what I'm doing on this. I suck at relationships. Okay. At least they're being honest to me. That's the thing. They get so tongue-tied and nervous around you. It could even be a Leo because the cat's totally got their tongue. All right. I think you guys either met through work, maybe just a common interest or a bond of some kind, met at the gym, met through, some of you guys actually met online, like through TikTok or Instagram in the comment section or here on YouTube or something. Okay. And they totally like what they see. The Six of Wands. They see something very successful with you. The problem on this is the reason it's not getting off the ground is that it's pure insecurity. This person would freak out if like you approached them first and was like, hey, for the girls, if you were like, I'm hungry. Men, here's a life hack. When the girls send you the I'm hungry text, the translation is, can we go to eat? Okay. All right. And if you're in a marriage, that text means you know exactly what to bring me home. Stop and give me the queso and the margaritas. And it better be extra chips, so help me, Lord, right? Right? This person loves the friend zone or the coworker zone between you, and they're a little nervous because of their past lives. They've dealt with their past relationships have been emotional roller coasters, Gemini energy, okay? It's the ups and downs that they've been through because they, in the past, they had a habit of like picking the wrong person, okay? You are totally different than their usual type. You know what I mean? The age difference is a big factor on this. Maybe their friend or family after the last breakup, I'm feeling, told them like, whoa, don't go that way. Go with a different age range, right? The thing on this is, okay, I'm putting this in for a relationship watch. Okay, you know how I'm your universal meteorologist, right? Okay. The conditions are currently favorable for a relationship or a date invitation. All right. So we have a relationship watch that has been issued for your area for the next 7 days. Okay. All right. We haven't made it to reunion or relationship warning yet, but the conditions are favorable. Okay. Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands, they're protected too. It's a John Travolta proof bubble. All right. The thing is, once they open up, this person is the one that is the complete opposite of, oh, so this person's not your usual type, or there's something like taboo about it, right? Maybe you guys do work together and there's like HR would, it's against company policy or something. One of you guys are in the public eye and you got to keep your personal life private for whatever reasons or something like that. Okay. This person might be top producing salesperson and you buy a car from them. Who knows? All right. But the thing is, once they do open up, this is that whole vibe, the energy I'm getting that's giving me chills all over, Aries. This is that person that it's that TikTok that you see where they're like, hey, your phone's going off. And the voice in the background's like, oh, I'm doing dishes. Would you check that for me? And you're like, what? Huh? They're like, yeah, the password's your birthday. Just who is it? Oh, it's so-and-so. And they told me like that they want to see you this weekend to hang out with the guys or the girls. Oh, yeah, tell them I'm busy. We're going to the nursery to get flowers or whatever, or the farmer's market. And you're just literally sitting there like, what? This is really what's going down. This is the energy where it's going once they open up. The Seven of Wands is that John Travolta proof bubble that protects the Six of Wands victory that you and this person are working so hard for. And we have 111 in the chat right now. And rewind if you missed it. I was saying you might be seeing 111, 1111, repeating ones. That's awesome. Love that like. We got to manifest this for you because what I'm seeing here, they protect their heart chakra too, but they want it to be with you. We have a little bit of a version of Zeno's paradox, okay? Zeno was an ancient Greek philosopher, and he poised up to it. What happens when an irresistible force meets an immovable object? In other words, you guys are both nervous about taking the chance because you guys have been through a lot. They have too. You guys have a very similar energy. Once you start learning more about their past, you're going to be like, holy crap, that's like everything I went through. You guys are on the same vibrational frequency with the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. That's why, don't worry, the dream you had about them that you're like, whoa, that was a really wild dream. Yes, Jack, draw me like one of your French girls. Oh. I snorted, Aries. Stop that. That's almost my real laugh. Stop it. That's genuine. King and Queen of Swords. What happens when an irresistible force meets an immovable object? When two neglected people come together, first they're always scared to proceed. Then they open up and they never let each other go. This is totally going places. It's just a normal, natural progression. It's that slow burn that you're not used to because of how everybody tried to force you and control you. And same with them. You give this some time, King and Queen of Swords on the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the reward is totally worth the wait. And if you want to free will circumnavigate and jump this, girls, either send the I'm hungry text. Guys, send any text, because girls all know basically that we're down to like hang out with them anytime. So it's cool. Okay. So I don't know if that helps. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Could be a Leo. Scorpio and Gemini are hanging out. You got Pisces kind of sneaking around in the reading, trying to play like they don't like you, but they totally do. This is getting off the ground. Y'all, like if I sat back looking on a park bench at you two, I'd be like, okay, where do you want to go, CC? Let's go. B-dubs. B-dubs. Let's go get some chicken wings. Honey barbecue. No, garlic parmesan. Anyways, this is that if I was sitting back here on a bench watching you two interact, I'd be like, they are so a couple. For those of you that work together, you guys are already known as the work relationship couple anyways. And everybody's sitting here like, let's go. Let's get this going. Why are you guys not a thing yet? All right. Patience. It's happening. In the Ace of Wands, it could be this week that it happens. All right. I love this for you. You totally deserve this after everything you've gone through and how you fought to fit in and moved, relocated. You deserve this real love that's coming your way. I love it for you. And I guess we're all going to B-dubs. The after party's at Target. That will be in the seasonal department. Come and hang out. All right. Photobomb guy will be there too. And remember too, this will resonate to any placement of Aries in your chart, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts makes you 1 in a billion. You remember that, okay? So leave a comment down below and claim this. Even if you just want to leave an emoji, that's cool. God knows what you're thinking. It lets you keep your private life private while still helping the fam and the channel to grow. And do whatever you want in there. This whole channel is here for you, Aries. You can use that comment section to brag, complain, whatever, vent, get it off. It's like Steve from Blue's Clues, all right? Use it for whatever you like. And consider subscribing, being part of the fam. We'd love to have you here, all right? Okay. Let's dig into the super chats and see what we got cooking there. And if y'all want to hang out for them, you're more than welcome to. Oftentimes with all of us on the similar soulmate cycle, you might totally find that it resonates. I'm down, Johnny. Let's go. Come on. All right. Let's see what we got on the super chats. Let's do this for you guys. And thanks for being here. Rokita, how are you doing? Hi, Mina. What's up, Real Gigi? Thanks for coming by, y'all. Ice Princess, Twinkle Star. I think we're all going to B-dubs. I'm buying. All right, let's go. Give me some super chats. And thank you guys for your generosity, too. At least I can do is cards for you. I know y'all work hard for your money. We're all living in a 2025 world economy, so I'm with you. I'm just sorry I only got time to do the 6. All right, but let's dig in and see what we got. I want to use this deck. I wasn't totally sure. I felt like using the shadow deck. Nope. Go with what you got, Archer. Okay. See, sometimes even I doubt my intuition. All right, D Aries, what up, bro? Let's see what we got. What blessings are coming my way for the rest of 2025? Give me a check-in for the last half of 2025 for D Aries. Energetical forecast for the next 6 months. Boom, the 2 of Wands. You'll be faced with a decision to beat the devil energy, which tells me that you're going to have someone return from the past as well as a new person taking your interest at the same time with the Page of Swords. Then that's going to finish out your summer. You'll beat the devil energy because with the 2 of Wands, you already know the right decision. All right, your common sense will reign supreme of like, no, I know which way to go in the love department, but you're actually going to wind up with 2 options. And either way, you got the good choice. Now, as we go into the fall, there's going to be some government grants issued through your state, and that will actually give you some additional funding that leads to a beginning of expansion of your business over the course of December, Sagittarius season especially. All right. And as we get towards the end of the year, I actually see you spending a Christmas with somebody other than just your parents. There's a family Christmas involved this year as well. Now, going forward into Capricorn season, as we enter into the new year, I see a change. I see a relocation. You might be getting a bigger upgraded place to live or something. But I just see it more of like either a HELOC on your home loan, or possibly if you have your own place or an apartment, it's just you find a better deal elsewhere. Okay. So hope that helps. I know it kind of sounded like a tarot 101. Oh, wow, everything's going to expand. But like, I just feel the energy with that Page of Swords is like, Archer, this is what he's been working on behind the scenes anyways. He was checking into it. So it's like, cool. All right. Randy, what's up, bro? How you doing, good sir? Can I expand on her job? What happened and how is she mentally? For sure. Let's see what's up. See what we got for you. Okay. 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 4 of Swords. Okay, yes, the way this is affecting her job is because she is becoming so internally focused on your guys' marriage, its current status, and attempting to hurt you and make you jealous and make you feel bad. She is not focusing on her work, and the higher ups are noticing this, that her productivity is lagging. She's been called into the office for the first official talk, and the way I'm being told her HR policy is 1 talk, 2 talk, 3rd talk's the write-up, okay? She's not producing because she's so busy worrying about making you jealous and worried about her status in the 3 of Cups, that because she's attempting to do a little bit of that black voodoo by being like, I'm gonna make him jealous. That's all it is for saying black magic. That's the fancy word for just saying she wants to make you jealous. But because of it, she's also 4 of Swords neglecting her job. And the higher ups have noticed this, okay? So she's already had 1 talking to with the Judgment card. And at the rate she's going, the 2nd talking to will be within the next 3 days. I got a feeling she doesn't make it through this week without another talking to due to office gossip, all right? So I hope that helps. Okay, Rohama, what's up? I'm so glad that you came. I felt bad telling you about Kate, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't tell her it's going to work out. But God's like, she's a sage. She can handle it. I'm like, okay. All right, let's see what's up. Caden has been posting videos with captions giving off hints and clues. He has been, that stuff drives me crazy. I've stared at the Abbey Road album cover for 30 years. Has he been trying to get my attention and wanting me back? Reactivated TikTok today. You're not PBR anymore? Oh, I just learned what PBR was last summer. No, just kidding. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Justice card. Turn it back off. Turn the TikTok back off. Go back to PBR, Rohama. Big time. Okay, here's why. Here's why. It was working. He started posting the codes and you already caved. No. Turn it back off. He has to post more codes. You're doing way better than that, Rohama, right? Look, you got to him. The deactivation with the Justice card hit. Now he's making those codes and doing, it's about you. Poster about you, all right? You want to free will circumnavigating the reading from the other day I felt bad about. You want to circumnavigate it, reblock, go back to PBR for a little bit, okay? Not yet. We need more. The code has to go away first, okay? However long you had your account turned off, however long you were PBR, go back to it. Don't reactivate the other account. He's got to miss you. We got to make you a little mysterious. We're going to pull your Sag placements out. You're just fine, all right? 6 Wands, 8 of Cups. It was working, but it was too easy. You opened your account back up. He found it. He's like, I got her. I knew it. We're going to trump him, all right? Let's call his bluff. Go back to PBR for a little bit, all right? We got your back, and let him keep going. Oh, then you need to make a new account. Pick something different. Evan Kate. Just change your PBR account to Evan Kate. There's like 1 billion of them on TikTok. There you go. You're now Evan Kate, all right? Do that for a little bit longer. His codes have to get a little more stupider. Right now, he still thinks he's got the upper hand. Wait till the codes get really dumb, all right? When he starts wearing a black carnation while the other ones are wearing red carnations, now he's crossing in okay? We got to let him, he's got to miss you a little bit more, all right? I got your back on this. We're going to make it work. Your free will is circumnavigating the reading of like, no, I want it to work with Caden. So God's got your back, all right? Okay, let's see what's up. Sage Moon. All right, Capricorn's current feelings and next actions. I got you, girl. What's up with Sage Moon's Capricorn? There was a lot of Capricorn in the AOL reading, Aries reading. Okay, the 8 of Cups, the 6. Oh my God, the cards. Did I forget to shuffle the cards? It's the cards, same cards for Rohama. Oh, nice. Okay, first of all, just so you know, Sage Moon Gem, you and Rohama are soulmates. Okay, you guys are on the same energy. Just so you know. All right, now. Actually, the Sagittarius Gemini thing kind of picks too. So you guys are soulmates. You guys are best friends now. Maybe Rohama will let you play her drums. Okay, and then meanwhile, on your Capricorn's feelings and next actions, what I'm seeing here, Capricorn's got to miss you a little bit more. Maybe, oh, their posts are about you. Okay, so your Capricorn's doing the same thing. Yep, posts are totally about you. Okay, they are. He's trying to be like, oh, my life is so awful without you, but I'm not going to reach out first. You have to reach out first, right? He knows what he did. This dude's falling for you big time. All right. So stay cool on what you're doing, because I'm being told the way you're handling it is like chef's kiss. Your mysteriousness is just like hitting. All right. He'll pop like a tea kettle very soon and he'll come back your way. It is a lesson teaching him a little bit about respecting you. He can't play you and string you along, which I don't feel he fully was, but it's just like he knows what he wants. He knows he loves you already. He knows you're you got the vibe. 6 of Wands, all right. And God's saying he got to slow his roll and start coming in correct. So your mysteriousness, he thinks every post you make's about him, even the ones that aren't about him. He thinks they're all about him. You can totally outlast him, and it's not going to take that long. All right. literally, if I was, like I said to Aries, if I was sitting on a bench Sage Moon gem, I'd be like, I give him a week tops. Because like he totally checked you out, either digitally or in person if you were within the same vicinity of him. So like, and I would be the one hanging with you that busted him, checking you out, and be like, girl, when he walked past you, he totally turned around. You're like, no, wait, you're lying. I'm not allowed to lie. All right, let's see what's up with Laura. What's going on with the Scorpio? What's up with the Scorpio? Scorpios are fun. I love Scorpios. They're cool. One of my best friends are actually Scorpios. Frankie's like one of my besties. Queen of Pentacles on the Devil, the King of Swords on the Two of Swords. Scorpio's hiding the fact that Scorpio already is completely obsessed with you, thinks you guys are soulmates, thinks you guys are twin flames, thinks you're all that in a bag of chips. But the fact that they're trying to be too mysterious about it, Queen of Pentacles on the Devil, making you think they're not interested. Okay, your Scorpio's playing it so cool that it has turned, it's going so slow, it's moving backwards. You can trust him. He's just trying to hide the fact he's trying to be a man about it. Look at the Devil being like, whoa, Laura's pretty hot. Look what Laura's up to. Look at that. So the thing with this is he's trying to hide the fact that he really wants to just go all in on you, Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands, and be like, oh my God, Laura, I'm in love with you. Let's get married right now. Let's meet my mom. We got to do that. And you'd be like, I'm a Gemini. You need to slow your roll down, buddy. All right. He's only in hermit mode because the Page of Cups, because he knows if he tries to open up, he's gonna love bomb like crazy. He already believes in you guys. Ace of Wands, yeah. Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. You got total permission to show him a little more opened up stuff if you feel like it, because he's like a Xerox machine. And the fact that if you start opening up a little bit more and being vulnerable, he's gonna copy it. He's gonna mirror it and be like, oh, I can do that too. You're kind of programming him into what you want to be, and he's waiting for the next prompt. Okay, Scorpio's your chat GTP. He's waiting for further prompts. Otherwise, he's sitting there like a sim character, like against the brick wall, waiting for his prompts. But inside, he's like, he already wants to Ace of Wands and marry you and all of it. Okay, so I hope that. All right, let's see. Who's where's Shelly at? Hold on. Oh, there you are. Okay, 2, 4, 6. There's Shelly. All right. I'm so sorry. I can't keep rolling through the 6. I got to match with that. The rest are donations, and thank you. But like I said last night during the All Signs, hey, God, any super chat I did not get to, please make sure to bring it into my energy so I manifest it during their sign. Or if there are an Aries, it has to be in their person's sign because I already read for Aries, and we want to cover those questions this week. Please and thank you. Okay. Shelly, let's see. Don't worry. If any prayer works. The secret word is not amen. Okay, the secret word is please and thank you. End your prayers with please and thank you and watch what happens. It's so cool. Life hack. This reading has been all about life hacks. All right, what do I need to know right now? Currently this. Page of Swords. Your person is currently checking you out. They've Googled you. They found your social media again. Even if you have blocked them, it's being done via a fake account. The Magician card is because they're trying to... this person is now watching YouTube videos like, watch this to manifest a text from your person. Those things don't work. That's clickbait. It don't work. Your person's going to text you regardless of what video you watch. You could literally put on, I don't care what you put on. All right, watch some creepypasta and your person will still text you. If it's meant in the energies, there's no text that's going to do it. But what you need to know right now, 6 of Cups, his family situation's in the way. Either the mom that is still Jessica Tandy from Arrested Development that controls him helicopter style or whatever that is. The peanut gallery is what is currently holding back you and him from working out. However, as he's going through a glow up in the 9 of Wands, he's getting a little tired of everybody telling him what to do. That's going to lead him telling whoever this is, whether it's a mom or a stepmom or whatever, friend, whatever, he's going to get a little tired of being told what to do. He's going to pop off on them. Then out of that new burst of confidence, he's also going to reach out to you, Page of Swords, and be like, I just told my mom to pound sand. You get over here right now so I can kiss you. You're going to be like, whoa, where did that come from? Okay, I'm on my way. That's why I'm told you'll respond. All right. His little burst of confidence is going to like, whoa. All right. So hope that helps. Okay. Guys, thank you for the super chats. Dream Style and Nicole, I totally got, you know what? Here, I'm a T style. Where the guy reach out to you again. He totally does like you. He's scared of proceeding and he has to get rid of the ex. He's got a stalker in his energy. You'll hear from him before Leo season. All right. We need Uranus and Gemini to get rid of that crazy ex that he's dealing with. Dream. And then Nicole, RJ will commit again. All right. Now that he's back. Reason he hasn't done it right out of the gate yet is it's still a little bit of a slow burn in the waters, but you can trust him. He's done the work that came out in the Aries reading. He's in the Ace of Cups energy. My grandma taught me it's a past person that returns after closing the cycle in an Ace of Cups energy. So even though RJ is back again, you have to look at it as RJ is somebody brand new. You know nothing about him. You have to learn him all over again. What's his colors that are favorites? What are his foods that are his favorites? You guys are starting in an Ace of Cups vibe. You can trust him this time. Look at it as he is innocent until proven guilty because he's got good vibes, okay? How accurate was that, God? 3 of Pentacles. I had help from God above. Yeah. Okay, I like it. That's why I'm Archer. I love working for God. It's the coolest job in the world. All right. Thank you, Johnny. That's my Huffner. I love my Huff. It's lightweight. Thank you. All right, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later. See you back here for Taurus. Gemini's up next. And otherwise, I'll just see you later. I love you. Thanks for being here, being a part of the fam. I'm truly blessed to have every one of you in my lives. I'm here for you. Until next time, I'll see you then. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. Don't forget to tell somebody peace and love today out of the blue. You'll blow their mind.